Welcome to Piggy Explains. Today, we're diving into a legendary showdown. In one corner, the fiery red of Coca-Cola, and in the other, the dynamic blue of Pepsi. This rivalry has lasted over a century, but who is the real king of soda? Let's find out. It all started in 1886. A pharmacist named John Pemberton created a special syrup. Originally, it was sold as a medicinal tonic in pharmacies. Laugh yeah, a medicine. With coca leaves and koala nuts as ingredients, the legendary Coca-Cola was born. 7 years later, boom, Caleb Bradham created a similar drink called Pepsi Cola. Pepsi claimed it helped with digestion and didn't have the scary stuff like its rival. The competition heated up as both tried to rule the world of bubbles. Coke took an early lead with smart ideas, but Pepsi was just getting started. By the early 20th century, Pepsi was selling hundreds of thousands of gallons. Success! But then, World War I hit, sugar prices skyrocketed, and Pepsi was in big trouble. In 1923, Pepsi officially went bankrupt. It looked like Coke had won the throne. Coca-Cola survived the war and became a cultural icon all across America. They spent crazy money on branding. The red bottle became a symbol of pure joy. Coke was everywhere, on billboards, in movies, and in everyone's hands. Round 1 ended 1-0 for Coke. But wait, Pepsi was about to reborn. After changing owners twice, Pepsi decided to go all in with a price war strategy. They sold a bottle twice the size of Coke's for the exact same 5 cents. What a steal! It worked. Sales doubled, tripled, and Pepsi was back in the game. Coke fought back with radio ideas, but Pepsi hit them with the first ever jingle. That melody was so catchy, everyone was singing it. A massive marketing win. And just like that, Pepsi tied the score at 1-all in the hearts of consumers. But an even bigger challenge arrived. World War II. Everything changed. War brought hardship, but Coke found a golden opportunity with the troops. They promised every American soldier a Coke for 5 cents, no more matter the cost. This was brilliant. It linked Coke to patriotism and supporting the army. 5 million bottles were consumed during the war, helping Coke expand globally. After the war, Coca-Cola had a massive global network that Pepsi couldn't touch. By 1960, Coke owned 60% of the global market. Total domination. But post-war inflation hit Pepsi hard. They started losing customers again. They lost their price advantage and fell behind 2-1. Ouch! But the game wasn't over. In 1975, Pepsi launched a little move. It was the Pepsi Challenge, a blind taste test right on the streets. People sipped from 2 unlabeled cups to see which one they actually liked. Surprise! Most people picked Pepsi because it was slightly sweeter. Pepsi shouted it from the rooftops, "We have the better taste." Coca-Cola started to panic. They feared their classic taste was old. In a moment of madness, Coke did the unthinkable. They changed the formula. They launched new Coke, thinking it would finally crush Pepsi. Big mistake. Customers were furious. They protested to get their old Coke back. It's known as the biggest marketing fail in history. Coke lost its identity. Pepsi took the lead. Tiga kedua, Coke was on the edge of a cliff. 3 months later, Coke surrendered and brought back the original as Coke Classic. America celebrated. The wave of love actually helped Coke regain its lead. But tiatay, tigao, the battle entered a whole new chapter. Coke launched Diet Coke, and it was a smash hit, securing their #1 spot. Pepsi realized, if we can't beat them at soda, let's win somewhere else. They started buying up snack brands like Lay's and Doritos. Yum! From here on, it wasn't just about taste, it was a war of massive marketing. Pepsi rebranded as the choice of a new generation, targeting young people. Michael Jackson's moonwalk in a Pepsi ad literally shook the world. Pepsi even trolled Coke with that famous ad of a kid standing on Coke cans to buy a Pepsi. Coke fought back with emotion, focusing on family, connection, and the real feeling. Then, a weird thing happened in 2006. Someone tried to sell Coke's secrets to Pepsi. Instead of buying it, Pepsi called the FBI to catch the thief. Salute, respect. Pepsi sighed, competition must be fair. The whole world gave them a standing ovation. Today, Coca-Cola still holds about 43% of the soda market, while Pepsi has 24%. Coke remains the cultural icon, with brand value that's always at the top. But Pepsi wins on total revenue because of their massive food and snack empire. Nowadays, everyone wants to be healthy, so both are racing to reduce sugar. Coke Zero and Pepsi Next are constantly fighting for picky drinkers. Billions of dollars are still spent every year just to keep them in our heads. Did you know, Coke's marketing budget is bigger than Apple and Microsoft combined? No more matter where you go on Earth, you'll see these two giants. This war isn't about destroying each other anymore. It's about who innovates faster. They're entering the digital age with smart vending machines and fair experiences. Both are also racing to save the planet by using recycled plastic and saving water. In short, Coca-Cola will always be the king of tradition and emotional memories. And Pepsi is the symbol of innovation, use, and food variety. So, who's the winner? Both. They need each other to keep growing and getting better. What about you? Do you prefer the sweetness of Coke or the kick of Pepsi? Don't forget to subscribe to support Piggy and unlock more cool secrets. Hit that bell so you never miss a lesson from our academy. This is Piggy, signing off. See you in the next video. Bye bye.